I'm I'm curious to know how hunting season really does affect the Sasquatch in the area. Hey everybody. Um, First and foremost, I'd like to apologize for the lack of content for the past month. Um, Real life has a way of stepping in and throwing a wrench into things, and I've been a little under the weather and a bunch of compounding factors. I'm not trying to make excuses. It's just is what it is. Um, it's hunting season, and I'm trying to respect boundaries. I'm not I'm not hunting anything but Sasquatch, and you ain't gonna do a whole hell of a lot of good with that running around with a blaze orange on. So I pick my days when I can come out here, and maybe I can get something. I don't know, but we'll see. Here lately, it's just been hit and miss. Uh, I've been trying. Um, been trying real hard, but it just doesn't always work out the way you want it to. Um, I ain't doctoring nothing, ain't making nothing up. If you ain't seeing nothing, I ain't saying nothing, and y'all ain't either. So I'm trying to keep it real. Trying to keep it as real as possible. Well, I'm back here at the campsite, the one I got run out of, and it's been about as peaceful as it could be right here. Uh, got a little quiet there for a minute, but nothing major, nothing out of the ordinary. I ain't seen no difference in my battery level and how I'm able to film. Everything seems to be okay. I've just enjoying a little bit of a peace and quiet. It's not bad. I ain't had nothing. Ain't had any trees pushed down on me. Ain't had any grumps or whoops or nothing like that. Been real quiet. And trying to keep the subject matter on the subject matter. Uh, every now and then, y'all, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I've got over 200 subscribers now. Never thought in a million years that would happen. Uh, some people that's like, ain't nothing. No, it really isn't in the grand scheme of things. But for me personally, that's a pretty big deal. That means over 200 people care enough to listen to what I say to, subscribe to my channel. That's a pretty big deal for me. And I rant on and on and on about certain things. Um, Censorship and things like that. I preach about that because I hate bullies. I always have. And what they're doing, when they do that mess, they're bullies. And for lack of a better word, right now, it pisses me off, and I got to vent. And it affects some people, and it affects people I care about. So I'm going to talk about it. But I'm going to try and refrain from doing that as often as I have, and stick to the subject matter. And go out in the middle of nowhere and just scream my head off and get the vent out. So, unless something happens that's happening directly to me, you won't hear a whole lot more about that. So, it's going to be real spotty with content, and I do apologize about that. Please bear with me. I'm trying to get out here. I'm trying to do what I can. It's going to be at the end of this month. It's November right now. At the end of the month, first of next month, it should pick back up a little bit till about around Christmas and to the new year. And then after that, I should be going pretty strong. Just waiting for hunting season to get over with. The biggest majority of it. And next week, this week and next week, they're going to be hitting it really hard. There are going to be more hunters out here than you can shake a stick at. So we'll see what happens. I'm really curious to know how that affects Squatch in the area. If it makes them more aggressive, if it pushes them out. Because the ones in this area seem like they just are well, they avoid us, and I understand why. I've gotten the activity I've gotten for because I'm looking for it, and I'm poking my nose around where I'm normally not supposed to be. Going off trail, following sounds that are just not normal. Excuse me. So, what I'm doing is I am trying to I've said it before, I'm trying to habituate the areas that I investigate through scent alone. So I spend a little bit of time here. So I'm rubbing up against stuff. I'm trying not to, be all stealthy all the time. It's so they'll know. If they catch a whiff of me, they'll know, hey, it's that dude that's coming around here all the time. Let's take a look. Maybe, they're, in my opinion, their Achilles heels, their curiosity. Sometimes their curiosity gets the best of them. Just like us. So, I'm curious to know how hunting season really does affect the Sasquatch in the area. The mountain people, the hairy men. They it's got to affect them somehow. It really does. You think that you got so many people tromping around through the woods, and they're laying down deer left and right and taking it. They've got to have an idea of what's going on. Now, in some areas of the continental United States and British Columbia, some big game animals, predators primarily. The shot of a rifle is not a deterrent. It's a dinner bell. And I'm wondering if at this time of year they just sit back and wait. Now, here's the thing. It's my understanding through stories I've read and accounts that have been given that Squatch is really fond of soft tissue, meaning the entrails. So when you field dress an animal and you leave that gut pile there, hey, who knows? Maybe it's just maybe they just hide and wait. They get a free meal out of it. They don't have to work so damn hard. And now they get into the entrails, and it's full of nutrition. The heart, the liver, lungs. Hey, it's there. Why not? The more the merrier. But I just wonder if it's just really hard for them to stay hidden. Or how hard it is for them to stay hidden is what I meant to say. Do they? Well, I don't know. It's all speculation. It's all speculation. I just love being out in the woods. Gets me centered, gets me calm, gets my mind right. Sometimes I just sit out here. There's lots of times I come out here and don't even film. Sorry, but this is how it is. Sometimes it's just I'm just too wrapped up in the moment. I've hunted, I've tracked. I actually thought about doing it again this year, but I passed it up. Finding good spots to hunt is hard these days. People post their land. They're real funny about letting you get on them, which I don't blame them. If I don't know you, you're not hunting on my place. And then if I know you, then maybe not. It all depends if I trust you with a firearm or not. You gonna be sitting down a hill toward my house? You gonna sing a 308 or 3006 or 3030 cartridge through my house? Maybe hit me, my kid, my wife, my dog? No. Yeah, take those things into consideration. Some people get caught up in the moment, and they forget where they're at. I know what it sounds like to have bullets zinging around your head. It's not fun. But yeah, it's quiet. I haven't seen any sign of Squatch. There's been a few people out here. There's been a fewer number of people out here today than I've seen in the last couple of weeks. But they are moving though. I know I'm going to post a video. It's going to be a short one, but I got some sound. I tried to get. I don't know if it'd ever come up or not, but I'm gonna post it anyway. But it was quiet. It was real quiet. Well, maybe just maybe we can another couple of days see something worth looking at. You see right here, the leaves are gone off the trees. They're on the ground now. And those laurel thickets, they stay like that year round. Year round, they stay like this. So, we'll see. A lot of cover is gone, but not all of it. Right here next to the water source. How convenient. So, that's why I stick to it so much. I've found most of my sign right around water sources, so best way to look, I think. And I'm no expert. I speculate. I theorize. It's just I gotta get out here and apply those theories, you know. And I'm trying to take y'all along with me. Been that way since I started. And I really want to thank y'all for hanging in there with me. And once again, I apologize for the lack of content the last month or so. Did get exciting when they pushed that tree over. It was pretty cool. It's like you gotten close enough, pal. Okay. All right, I'll back off. It's bad enough. You know, it gets harder when somebody's out here actually looking for them. So, the one thing I'll bring up, excuse me, since I got you here, I'd mentioned how when that deer had crossed the creek down there, had come toward me and didn't go back up toward the mountain, something else jumped it. It had a hell of a lot more opportunity to go out there. You're going to see it goes up into a draw right up in there, up in that holler. Hey, it could have took that easy. It could have went anywhere in that area. But nope. Cut across the creek right down in there. It shot out right up in there. Went that way. So it was getting away from something, and whatever it was scaring it worse than I was. And that's in broad daylight. That was probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, but yep, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all take care of yourself, and try to catch me next time. Till next time, I love you, mean it.